Good morning, everyone. In the last class, we have discussed some questions based on missing variable in the algebraic operations of addition and multiplication, where we have seen how the cases were made and the numbers were found. Okay. Only thing we have to take care is the what you say the leftmost digit cannot be zero. Class. The only thing you have to understand is if there is a three-digit number, you can't make this digit as zero. This thing you have to keep in your mind. Okay. Now let's start the next topic, that is divisibility rules. Although we all know these rules already, but still let's do it formally. First is the divisibility rule of 2, 4, 8, 16, and so on. Now why I'm saying there is a group of 2, 4, 8, 16, because they all have one thing common, class. If you understand, this 4 can be written as 2 power 2, this 8 can be written as 2 power 3, this 16 can be written as 2 power 4. I'm just trying to tell you this is a group. This is a group that you need to understand. For 2, this is the first group of group 2, 4, 8, 16, and so on. The divisibility rule of 2, that is A part of 2. We all know we just have to see the unit digit. Check the unit place. So if the unit place or the unit digit or the ones place is a even number, then the number is divisible by 2 for sure. As soon as you see whatever is in the front, we don't know, but if at the end we have 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, so we can say this number is divisible by, yes, but you have to write all these things as your classwork only. You can take the screenshot at the end, you can write also. Now this is for 2. Now in this group we have divisibility rule of 4 also. Class, please tell what is the rule of 4. Sir, you said you will keep unmute. Okay, let me make you people on unmute 1 second. But don't misuse that. When you have any query, at that time only you have to unmute yourself. Okay, so I have given you the permission. You can unmute yourself in between if you want. Not like this, please. Don't try to disturb the class. Now, what is the divisibility rule of 4, class? Anyone who wants to say can unmute. We have to check what.
Sir,
The
I
last
can.
two numbers
Last
should
two
be
digit is
divisible by
divisible
4.
by 4.
Yes, the last two digits. Okay. Okay, we'll do one thing. I will give you the permission.
Sir,
Huh?
8 also same.
No, but 8 is different. 8 is different.
8
So let
is
us
the
see.
3 digit.
Yes, yes. In this 4, as I've told you, it is 2 power 2. See the power. So we can say if last two digits, if last two digits are divisible by 4, then the number is also divisible. Class, please tell me. I'm giving you an example. Suppose the example is 426. Please tell me, can we divide this number by 4?
No, sir.
No,
The,
sir.
the reason is the last two digits, although the number is even number, but still we can't divide by 4. Reason is because the last two digits, that is 26, is not divisible by 4. So we can say straightforward that this number is not divisible by 4. For the next number, that is 8, what is the rule?
The last three digits should be
Last
divisible
three
by 8.
digits should be divisible by 8.
Yes, divisibility rule of 8. We have to check the last three digits. If last three digits, what is the reason for last three digits, class? Just the same reason, it is 2 power 3. So now you have to check last three digits. If the last three digits of a number is divisible by 8, then the number is also divisible by 8. Simple rule of 8. Similarly, if someone says divisibility rule of 16, what will you say? If the last four digits is divisible by 16, that number is divisible by 16 also. So like this, it will go on. For 32, last 5 digits. For 64, last 6 digits. So this way we can understand the concept is going on. Now the next group is of 3, 9 and so on. What is the next group?
Sir, when we will learn about the 7 divisibility rule?
Seventh one I will tell you separately because that is not that what you say easy to understand. Okay, these are the most used one, है ना? Okay, divisibility
Okay, sir.
rule of 3, 9, then we have 27 and so on. We can go on like this. For 3, we see what? Class, please tell me.
The sum of
Sir,
digits
we
should
have
be
to add the
divisible by
numbers
3.
and then we have to see it's
Yes,
coming in
we
3
have
table or
to
not.
check the sum of digits.
Yes, sir.
So if the number is example,
Sir, if the number is coming in 3 tables, so it is divisible.
yes. So you have to do like this. If the sum of digits of given number is divisible by 3, then class spellings may be wrong because I'm doing it just for your understanding. Then the number is also divisible by 3. That's it. For example, suppose I take 327. This number, if I take, you can see the digits are 3, 2, and 7. The sum of digits will be given by
12.
is equal to
It is divisible.
3 plus 2 plus 7. And if you add this, you will get 3 plus 2 is 5, 5 plus 7 is 12. And we all know in the table of 3, 12 comes. So we can say this number is divisible. Number is divisible by 3. Similarly, let's see the rule of 9. 9 is nothing else but a multiple of 3 only. Let us see. For 9, class, tell me the rule for 9.
The sum
Please.
of digits should be divisible by 9.
Yes, this time the sum of digits should be divisible by 9. So if the sum of digits is divisible by 9, then the number is also divisible by 9. Example 728. Class, can we say this number is divisible by 9?
No, sir.
If you
No, sir.
Beta, please mute yourself.
No,
As soon
sir.
as you are done, mute yourself, okay? Or I have to again go back to the same condition that we were doing earlier. 7 plus 2 plus 8 is how much? Please tell.
17.
It is 17. So if I ask, we just need to add 1. So if I make this number as 8, I think work will be done. Or I make this number as 3, I think the work should be done. if I make this as 9, then also the work should be done. In that 3 cases, the number will become divisible by 9. For example, if I make the number as,
Sir, we can add 1 also.
yes, if I change this last digit as 9, I think it will be divisible by,
18.
the sum will be 18, and we can easily divide this by 9. Why? Let us check. So 9, 7, 29,
9 times 2, 18.
9 8s are 72, 0, 9 is here, 9 1s are 9. So as the sum was divisible by 9, we were sure that we can proceed by dividing with 9. Sir, can I rejoin, Kriti? Okay, beta, you can rejoin, no issue. Now the next rule, after we have done 2, 4, 8, we have done 3 and 9. Now the next rule is of class, I think 6. Yes. Sorry, it is of 5 first. First 5. Divisibility rule of 5.
A unit digit should be 5 or 0.
What beta?
Or 0. Or 0.
Unit digit should be
Okay,
5
okay,
or
okay,
0.
okay.
Or 0.
Divisibility rule of 5. So in the case of 5, the unit digit should be seen. So you have to check the unit place. If unit digit is 0 or 5, we can right away say the number is divisible. Then the number is divisible by 5. So we can say, if example is suppose 7 8 3 4 6 2 5 6 7 5, we can right away say that we can divide this number by 5. No issue how large it is, we just have to see the unit place and we can confirm this thing. So with this 5 is done. Now we will go for the next number, that is next is, it was third, no? Next is fourth case, divisibility rule of 6. Class, we need to understand till now what we have done is, first we had tried with the prime numbers. 2 was a prime number, 3 was a prime number, 5 was a prime number, and 8, 4 came in this group only, 9 came in this group only. So this time 6 is not a prime number. We have to understand 6 is actually, we know 6 is equal to, but please keep on yourself on mute, don't misuse this thing. We know 6 is equal to 2 into 3. So class, we need to understand this number 6 is a combination of 2 and 3. So the number given to you should be divisible by 2
2
as
and
well
3.
as 3, both. If the number is divisible by both, we can say the number is divisible by 6 also. So we can,
6.
first you have to check for 2. It is easy to check for 2. How? If the last digit is a even, so please don't unmute, it is creating problem sometimes. Yes, that is the issue, no? Everyone please keep yourself on mute, last warning, or I will take away the rights. Mute yourself. Okay, now you have to ask for the permission to speak, then only you will speak. Okay, till then you just have to write in the chat box only. If I allow, then only unmute yourself. Now see, we can say if a number is divisible by both,
Excuse me, sir. Khushi Dhingra, please mute yourself.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Ma'am, just a second.
okay, if a number is divisible by both 2 as well as 3, okay, but I'm keeping yourself on mute, you are not understanding. Now it is fine. Okay, if a number is divisible by both 2 as well as 3, we can say then number is also divisible by 6. Example, suppose I give you a number 729. We can say right away, class please tell me, is this number divisible by 6? Is this number, because if you understand, first you have to check with 2. Joel, how it is divisible beta? If you check with 2, you can see the unit place is not a even number, so we can't divide this number by 2. Hence, we don't have to check for 3 also, because the rule is very simple. You have to divide by both the numbers. Okay, so this is not divisible by 6, and that is why the table of 6, if you observe, is containing all the even numbers only. 6 1s are 6, 6 2s are 12, 6 3s are 18, 6 4 are 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54. So you can observe all the numbers are even only. That is the reason behind that, because it has to be divisible by 2 also. Okay, now similar to 6, we have next one. 7 I'm not telling you right now. 8, 9 done. 10 is very simple. Rule of 10, that is fifth one, the last digit should be 0. Sir, I am doing of 3 here, that is why. Okay. Joel, that's why I told you first check for 2, because checking for 2 is easy. In the rule of 6 class, first you should check for 2 only, because you can directly see the number and tell. Okay, now the rule of 10, the last digit or the unit place should be a 0. Then only you can divide a number by 10. And if you remember, I have told you, whenever you have 10 or different numbers at the denominator, never to cut them until and unless they are cutting completely. So for example, if you have a number 2050, you can say it is divisible by 10. If you have 20500, then also you have the unit place as 0, so it is divisible. Now different numbers, suppose 100 is there, class, we can write 100 as 10 power 2. I understood, beta. Joel, I got that point. That is why I'm saying first you should try to check for 2. After that, go for 3. Okay, because 3 will take some time to check, but 2 is giving you the answer directly. Now see, 100 can be written as 10 power 2. So what we can say about 100, beta? What should be the rule for 100? As 100 is 10 power 2, what should be the rule for 100? Please tell. What should be the rule of divisibility for 100? The last 2 digits should be 0. Very good. So if you want to understand the rule of 10 in terms of other multiples, that is also possible. Class, this was one way to understand. There is one more way to understand. We can write 10 as how? 2 into 5. Class, if I say if a number is divisible by both 2 and 5, will that be correct? If I say like this, if a number is divisible by 2 as well as 5, can we say? Yes, it is the same thing, because you can see if the number is suppose 102560, you can see this number is an even number, so it is divisible by 2. And for 5 also we have the rule, if the last digit is 0, it is divisible by 5 also. So we can say this number is divisible by 10 also. So we have understood the rule of 10 in 2 ways. The first way is simple, we just have seen the unit place. And the second one is, we have seen it is a multiple of 2 and 5. So if the number is divisible by both 2 and 5, and the number is also divisible by 10. It is possible when it is 0. Yes, beta. But if you keep it as 5, 1, 0, 2, 5, 6, 5, then it is a problem. Because here, this is 5, not divisible by 2. But divisible by 5, but we need to find for both the numbers. So this number is not divisible by 10. Okay. The next number that we need to understand is 11. So class, anyone who knows the divisibility rule of 11, please tell. We have already discussed this also. Please tell. Suppose you have a number 1331. How will you check whether the number is, yes, we have to look for sum of digits at even and odd places. So what you have to do is, in this question, you have to find the sum of digits at even places and odd places. So you can see this is the odd place, the first position, second position, this is the third position, and this is the fourth position. So what you do is, if difference of sum of digits at even and odd places is a multiple of 11, then the number is divisible by 11. Simple. So what you have to do is, you have to find the sum of these places. So we had the number 1331. What we have done is, we have seen that these two are coming at odd places and these two are coming at even places. So we have to find their sum. So 1 plus 3 is equal to 4. 1 plus 3 is equal to 4. The difference is how much? 4 minus 4 equal to 0. And class, can we say that 0 is a multiple of 11? Can we say? Yes. If you multiply 11 into 0, you will get 0 only. Therefore, the number is divisible by 11. Okay. So with this, 11 is done. Now I think almost all are covered. So suppose you have rule of 12. If you want to make, class, if you want to make a rule from your side for 12, what will you say? Please tell. If you want to make a rule of divisibility for 12, what will you say? Yes, yes, Ananya. In any number, if you multiply with 0, you will get 0 only. Yes. In this case, you can understand this as 2 into 6, or you can understand this as 3 into 4. Any way you can go for. Okay. So if you say, if a number is divisible by 2 as well as 6, or if a number is divisible by 3 as well as 4, we can say the number is also divisible by 12. Yes, Harshul, correct. Correct, beta. Now let's see some example. Before you can try the questions on your own. Example number 4. Example 4. We have to check the divisibility of 214 36587 36587 by 9. Class, please check, is this number divisible by 9? For 9 we have the rule, we have to add all the digits. So Sum of digits we have to find first. That is how much? 2 plus 1 plus 4 plus 3 plus 6 plus 5 plus 8 plus 7. That is how much? 3, 7, 10, 16, 21 plus 7, 28 plus 8, 36. That is 36. So class, can we divide 36 by 9? Please tell. Can we divide 36 by 9? So those who were saying not divisible, please check what you have done. The rule of 9 was very simple. You have to add all the digits and you have to confirm if the sum is divisible by 9, then the number is also. So we can say as the sum 36 is divisible by 9, therefore the number, that is 214,36,587, is also divisible by. Okay, Harshul got the sum as 37. So class, while adding, be very careful. Okay, don't do mistake like this. Now let us discuss one more question. Example number 6. If the three digits of the number 240, okay, if the three digits of the number 24x is divisible by 9, tell the value of x. It is given to you that this number 24x is divisible by 9. We have to find what is the value of x. Let us see. As 24x is divisible, therefore 2 plus 4 plus x should also be divisible by 9. So what will we get? 2 plus 4 is 6 plus x should be divisible by 9. So class, we can see to make it divisible by 9, we have to give the value of x minimum how much? 3. Very good everyone. If you take 1, it will not work for you. So you will go for 3 only. Therefore, x is equal to 3. Simple, because 6 plus 3 is 9 and 9 is divisible by 9 only. Now, we have example number 7 is simple. Example number 8 is simple. I think we are done. All the remaining questions are very easy. You can solve on your own. And today you can complete the chapter. Okay, let me stop this recording.